What's up, fellow lucky gamers, timekeepers, R99 players? Welcome to this video. So today we're going to be talking about Sotheby. We're going to be talking about the fact that she's going to be having a banner coming up very soon. Now, for this portion, I'm going to be talking about global, and then I will let you know when we talk about CN. I know some people don't like to get CN information. They want to stay out of it. So I'll let you know when we start talking about CN stuff and the new characters, right? But anyways, Sotheby, right now into the game, she is mainly used for the poison team. Now, I know a lot of people like her and they use her a lot of other places, and she does have some positives, but she does have some negatives, right? Now, I do have a P5, so I am considering that in a lot of the stuff that I'm saying. Some people might think that I'm extremely biased because she's my only P5 character on the whole account, and she's the only character that I have a costume for. I promise you that is all by coincidence, okay? There was a dream that got shattered, and these are the remnants of a dream, okay? But anyways, Sotheby, she excels at applying poison to enemies to help out Jessica, right? We know that plainly for what she does. But let's really talk about her as a healer. She is a healer that is a hot healer. If you're an MMO or RPG player, you know what a hot healer is. It is a healer over time. She heals over time. She will give you the same amount of healing that other healers do, but over time, which is a little weird for some people, especially in this game, because most people reactively heal. And when I say reactively heal, once the action of an attack or whatever happens, then you heal. Sotheby is a preemptive healer. You need to heal before you take damage. That way it can keep you topped up, right? That is how Sotheby works. And you also need to boost her attack and everything like that to provide more healing. So she is a more aggressive offensive healer, right? That's why you put her as DPS, because she is all attack percent based, right? Her damage, her poison, her everything is based off of her attack. So she wants high investment into that as well, right? So with all of those things being considered, she plays a lot differently from other healers, right? When you're having to compare Sotheby versus Tooth Fairy, a lot of people are looking at like, well, you know, Tooth Fairy doesn't use as much AP. Well, you know, Tooth Fairy crits, Tooth Fairy provides crit for everybody, the debuff, she purifies, right? Like, Tooth Fairy provides a lot more healer, like, kit oriented things with the purify, the support and everything like that. Sotheby's like, yo, I'm just here to do damage, and I'll provide you a little healing if you want it, but I'm here for damage, right? Which is like a little odd, and you kind of have to play around that, but that's what she is. And if that's not what you want, that's where Sotheby isn't really, you know, popular for a lot of people, right? And I completely understand, because outside of the poison team, Sotheby just feels like she's a little out of place because no one else really uses the poison, right? It's just that it's kind of there. The poison doesn't do a whole lot of damage because it's Genesis, you know, and if you don't have a high investment or craze, like just obsession over it, then it's just not really doing anything for you, right? So Sotheby, I would say, is kind of ranked a little low for a lot of people over here in global. If you have high investments and you have a high portrait, you can't really give an opinion and be like, yo, my Sotheby does so much damage. Well, it's because you have high portraits and stuff like that. So a lot of people kind of throw all of your opinions out the window, right? But we're gonna about start talking CN. So if you don't want to hear any more about CN, you can feel free to click off the video. But if you are a Sotheby enjoyer, or you're just curious of what I have to say, please stick around with the video, right? All right. When we come into CN, right, we have Sotheby here, right? So this is a Sotheby that has less investment and not as many portraits. This is my CN Sotheby, no costume, but where does she feel in CN, right? How does she rank amongst the other healers? Well, she's pretty much in the same spot, but a little bit lower, because you have a new healer like Yenny, which is a pretty crazy healer, right? And yeah, Yenny does quite a bit, in my opinion, right? But Sotheby works well with this new character, Marcus, in a way, she works well because she's the only option. Marcus wants to have, because of her I3, Marcus wants to have plant, intellect, and spirit. And there is only one plant healer that you would use in end game. I know, I'm so sorry, Lasource, but there's only one plant healer you would use in end game, and that's going to be Sotheby. And Sotheby being on that team, she, again, is an odd fit there, but she can work. She can work if you really want to make it work, right? So Sotheby can work because she helps out with Blasphemer, right? And so with the characters that you put onto that team, they can work with Blasphemer. So if you put Ann and Lee on Marcus's team and you have Sotheby as a healer, you can throw in Blasphemer Knight on Ann and Lee. If you do Marcus with Druvis, right, you can throw Blasphemer Knight on Druvis, and that can work. If you have, Marcus, and you just don't want to fully max out Marcus's Psy Cube, then you can throw Blasphemer Knight on Marcus herself and run that if you've already maxed it out, because, of Jessica and other characters, you can do that, right? So, because Marcus applies a name debuff to the enemy that she has marked, and so if you put Sotheby's poison there, that's going to be 2, and Blasphemer Knight can have a really high uptime, right? So on the 3-man team, you can rock Sotheby. The problem, though, with Sotheby is once you get Marcus to a 4-man team, a lot of people want to run a different healer, right? They're going to want to run Tooth Fairy or just somebody else because that option opens up, right? But in a 3-man team, the only healer you have as of right now is Sotheby, right? So that's where she's kind of at. And the fear I have of Sotheby is that as content continues, if they don't do a really crazy thing with poison, eventually Sotheby's going to get dropped off because I'm going to be honest, Sotheby isn't really necessary for Jessica anymore in CN. We just have way too crazy of supports, being with Isolde, Getien, that really are made for reality, and their buffs make Jessica just straight out better with or without poison. So she can really just do without Sotheby and just run Tooth Fairy as a healer, which is a whole nother thing. But yeah, so Sotheby is definitely falling off. Marcus kind of gives her a little bit of a resurgence, but Sotheby unfortunately is falling off because the one character that was holding her together doesn't really need her anymore, right? So it's a little unfortunate, but that is what's happening, right? And so when it comes to should I summon for Sotheby on my global account, as of right now, no, right? I got Sotheby on my CN account from losing a 50-50. So losing a 50-50 benefited, me getting her, but I wouldn't actually pull on her banner. So I am saying to skip her banner. I know some of you who have Jessica, you're like, oh, I want to get Sotheby now, that way I can complete my Jessica. I'd honestly just hold out, just use your Jessica as is, and you'll be completely fine. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you have any comments on what I say, please comment down below, and then also sub to the channel because I'm trying to grow this channel. Hope you guys understand that. And also join the Discord because we talk about a lot in that Discord, and a lot happens in that Discord. You could be missing out on a random giveaway that I do, or just a lot of people. We have lots of people in there that help out by giving extra tips. We have the account review thing that a lot of people help out with. You can show off your raid scores and anything that you want. We have a lot going on there, so please try to participate because we're a pretty chill community. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky, let's go.